Hi, this is Bonnetta. To my fellow agents, let's talk about becoming the neighborhood expert. So, in this competitive market that we live in, this is a way for us to stand out. There's at least three things that I can think of off the top of my head to help us to achieve that. And number one would be to know the local market. The most often asked question of any agent is how's the market? So we need to be familiar with what's going on in our local market. We want to know the stats. And so we want to be ready so we don't have to get ready or be stunned when somebody asks us that question because it's going to be asked. Number two, you want to engage and plan local events. You want to engage with the with what the people are doing. So we have a neighborhood pool, so we can have a pool event. That would be one event that we could have this year. Now, recently I also scheduled an estate planning event with a local attorney that was well received and really engaging, and people were really interested. So you want to find out what people are interested in, and that was a way for me to introduce that something that people interest people, and for them to get to know me as a local realtor. We can no longer afford to be a secret agent, which is hence why I'm doing these videos. And number three, you want to be resourceful. People want to know who can they turn to find out different things. Schools, transportation, events. You can be vendors, vendor referrals. So I joined next door. And so I post on there, if somebody says they're looking for a plumber, I put on there that I know a good plumber. If they're looking for a handyman, I know a great handyman. I also use that as a resource if I have a request from one of my clients for a vendor that I don't have in my database or in my network, like a landscaper. One of my clients recently asked me for a landscaper, and I didn't know anyone. So I went on there and I got lots of great referrals. So that was another way to be resourceful for me and them. And then I also joined the local board so that I've been in my community for 25 years. And so this is a way for people to get me to get to know more of my neighbors and my neighbors to get to know me. So being the neighborhood expert will help your brand and your recognition. Again, we can no longer afford to be a secret agent. People have to know who we are. If you like these tips, stay tuned for more.